Why hello there, this is the Lord Garrett Snow, and today I'm going to be playing some Warhammer Total War, as per normal. And I'm taking the Furry Force. Recently just stumbled upon a channel named the Magnus. He actually gives really good tips for the multiplayer, and I'm doing a somewhat similar Beastman style. I'm taking more Gorbals. Because before I thought taking more than one's kind of cheesy, although playing the multiplayer 4 hours tonight, I've seen more cheese than I can handle, so one extra Gorbal is not really gonna... Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be too cheese, because, yeah, there's some really cheesy players in this game. Anyways, I'm taking a Beast Lord, 2 Gorbals, a unit of Minotaurs, 2 Beastigore units, 4 Gore units, 2 Ungor Spearman units, and then a Centaur, 1 with great weapons, 1 without, and I'm facing off against the Orcz. And he's running 3 groups of Black Orcs, 2 big uns, a bunch of goblins in front to eat the charge, and then he has some night goblins on the side with an Ragnarok Spider and a war boss on the piggy. Look at the piggy. I don't know if anyone's actually seen the new models for the Orcz, the Iron Jaws, and Age of Sigmar, but the new Pig Rider models are actually just all the new Orc models for the Iron Jaws are bloody beautiful. If I do, or when I eventually finish my Stormcast Eternal army and finish up, I'm thinking about finishing up the Stormcast Eternal army, getting the Flesh Eater Orcz army, and then starting on the Iron Jaws, because I just love the look of those models. And Age of Sigmar is actually somewhat fun now, ever since they added the point system and the new objectives and a bunch of other stuff. Anyways, this is one of my only few victories tonight, and that's... I had a really bad time with multiplayer. I'm still really not the best at the multiplayer here. I say that as the main line of shitty infantry is retreating, but don't worry. Don't you worry. But yeah, the multiplayer, I'm still not the best at this. Really great at Rome 2. I tried to till it out and just stopped, and I'm trying to get into this because I absolutely love Warhammer. But yeah, not the best at the thing, and I've been trying to watch tips and tricks videos on YouTube for the last little bit, and some of them are helping. The Bretonia build that I also learned from Magnus, I haven't beat the vampires with it, because they were taking a lot of stuff that I just couldn't handle, but I was whittling the vampires down to just a few units before everyone eventually ran away. But yeah, Bretonia is actually a viable build now, and now that I figured out the build, there really is only one really good build that you can do. It actually is a really good build and can hold up with some of the biggest and baddest enemies of the game. Empire I still need to actually try. Most of the games I play tend to be Chaos, Beastman, or Orc. I like the big chargy melee armies. That's also how I play most of my tabletop armies. I play Orcs and Chaos, mostly Khorne themed on Warhammer 40k. I also have the Harlequins and Dark Eldar, and both of those I tend to focus more on with the melee. I just started collecting Cow. That's going to be support for my Harlequins. They're shooty. And I also have the Death Watch, which can also be a mix of shooting and melee, and I'm probably going to use them for melee, because glorious melee combat is an awesome thing. Don't know if you guys know this or not, but glorious melee combat all the way. And this poor Orboss never stood a chance. Poor guy. This battle really turned around when it first charged my line and my Warboss was all alone. I'm like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. I immediately charged my 2 Gorbals into the center to support him, and then got my Cav in. What really did win me the fight here is the fact I could take out both the flanks relatively easy. He only had archers on the side, and he kept his other units in reserve for way too long. If anything, he should have had some heavy infantry on the side backing up the archers. Take one less pig unit or the boar boys, that would have probably saved him. Just because I even took my heavy support out from the sides to support my general on the side who was all alone. Plus the Beast Lord actually held up quite well for facing off against the War Boss and a unit of Black Orcs. What else? Also, there won't be any video uploads for the next couple days. I'm going to be going to Quebec to visit my family there. And if you don't know, not from Canada, you don't know Quebec, it's basically French Canada. Second biggest, it's the biggest province. Fun facts. But yeah, I'm going there to visit my family for the next few days. It's Labor Day weekend, so I'm off from work. See my family for the first time in a little bit. It'll be nice. At least I hope. It usually is pretty nice. But the one not nice thing is no Total War for a few days, which is going to be sad. Total War is awesome. And then also not playing under the tabletop. Also, would like to ask you guys, would you guys be willing to see me do some bat reps of the tabletop game? I've been thinking for the last little bit about doing a story or solo narrative campaign for Gorka Morka, which is more or less the futuristic Orcz mixed with like Mad Max and a bunch of other stuff. I was thinking about doing kind of a story campaign, me with my mob, Lester Bad Touch, and the Artbreakers. Would you guys like to see that? Anyways, have a good night, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.